Alright guys, it is Kieran from Red Devil Weekly to preview the Manchester derby, the Carabao Cup second leg. We go away to Manchester City, and to be honest with you, it's more about playing for pride than anything. Just before we get into that as well, just want to mention I do know about the Bruno Fernandes news, as do you guys. It looks like he's going to be coming to United, but I might do a separate video / stream on that in due course, probably around the time he does get announced, if he does, because it's not 100% done. As I said, I'm not going to believe anything until that shirt is, if that contract is signed, he's wearing the Man United shirt. So until then, I'm not going to release a video on it, but I think it is very close to being done, which is very, very exciting news. But we're going to get into the Man City game now. We'll talk about that a bit later. So, as I said at the start, it's really about playing for pride for Manchester United. After a kind of bad period for us, bad kind of last few weeks, we need to go to the Etihad and prove a point. We need to go to the Etihad and put in a solid performance. I think we can do that. I think Man City in the first leg, embarrassed us, especially in that first half. We brought it back in the second half, but that was mainly due to Marcus Rashford, and we don't have Marcus Rashford now. So that's going to be a real test for the boys. Also, the fact that we need to win by 2 clear goals just to take it to penalties. And where have we heard that before? But I don't think, as I said, obviously I'm mentioning the PSG game there. I don't think that's going to happen. I just don't see it. I think Man City are a different beast to what PSG were. I think, Carabao Cup, they're going to be setting their sights on a cup victory this year, considering they're out of the league. And I think the Champions League's looking very difficult for Man City, looking at the other competition within the Champions League they're going to have to contend with. So I think Pep's going to want to win as many trophies as he can. So it looks like, the Carabao Cup is one he's going to be looking at. And I think especially with the fact that it's either going to face Leicester or Villa in the next round, I think he's got a very good chance of winning it. So with that being said, I don't think we have too much of a chance. Obviously, mountains are there to be climbed, as the famous saying goes, but I just don't see it, in my opinion. I think the amount of players we've got out, I just don't see us pulling it off. I would be amazed if we did, and I'd be so happy if we did, but I just don't see it. Hopefully I'm wrong. But, we have to go and play with pride. We have to put in a good performance. We can't get outclassed again. I think that'll just put a lot more pressure on Ole, and that he's already got on him, which he's got a lot of pressure on him. A lot of people are starting to question him. And the players need to come out and just show a bit of fight, show a bit of spirit. Going down to Manchester City on a Wednesday night, is difficult at better times. So if we can put in a good performance at least, I think most fans have kind of given up the idea that we can, win the Carabao Cup or go through in this round. I think most fans have given up that idea. So I think it's just about putting in a good performance, not letting the tie get away from us too much, and not letting it be an absolute landslide victory for Man City. And if we do that, then I think a lot of United fans will be content with that. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully you can pull off an amazing result. Probably the best result this season if we go through. It would be a mental result. Considering if we were to go through without penalties, we'd have to win by 3 clear goals, which I don't think any team's done at Man City for years. So if that does happen, wow, I don't know what's going to happen. It'd be absolutely bedlam. But I think, Solskjaer probably won't change too much about the team that he played against Tranmere. Obviously, I do apologise for not doing any kind of match reactions or previews for that game, but 6-0 win, very, very comfortable, very, very pleased with that. And to be fair, the team we played was quite strong, and I don't think he's going to change much of it. I actually think he'll probably go with a similar formation of a 5 at the back. So I think we won't see too many changes. We might see Daniel James play instead of maybe Mason Greenwood or someone like that. Or maybe Mata might play from the start. Maybe a few changes, but I don't think we'll see many. I think we'll see the same formation. And if I was going to predict it, I think I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. I think we might show a bit of fight, to get a draw, but I just don't see us winning the game. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll see you after the Man City game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.